Good morning. How is everyone? I already see some familiar names in the chat. It's so good to be here, you guys. I have to turn my volume down on my phone. Apologies. So I'm doing something different today. I'm going live, which is kind of different for me these days. But YouTube allows you to go live landscape, like, if you were to watch me on your television, and also horizontal at the same time. So yeah, I'm so curious how this is going to go. But basically I'm just streaming in both formats at the same time. So anyway, give me a thumbs up wherever you're watching me. I would like to see how many thumbs up I get in each. I'll see how many views I get, but yeah, I just want to see like who's like sticking around and on what format. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, this is a very exciting time for us makeup lovers. The Sephora Spring Sale is underway. Rouge members could start shopping on Friday. I purchased a few things on Friday. I also placed an order online, which I don't even have tracking for or whatever. And I was going to wait for those products to come in to do like one big haul for you guys. But I have no idea when that's going to come. So I thought, let me just start with the things that I purchased in store at the Town Square location here in Las Vegas, if you're interested. And then I did get a couple things in PR that are available at Sephora, and they are new, and I thought I would try them with you guys today. So I hope that sounds good. Let's just see what's going on in the chat here. Oh, we've got Charles here. Hey, Charles. How are you? You're cleaning and looking for something to listen to. Well, I am here. We are here to keep you company. Have fun. Although that's such a good Sunday morning routine, isn't it? To like clean, get yourself ready for the upcoming week. Oh, and we've got Diesel Moda. Sorry if I'm like butchering any of these usernames. Diesel Moda, your mobile watching vertically from Phoenix. Hello, welcome. We've got someone from London, Chicago. Oh, Tabitha says she's going to be here in Vegas in 2 weeks. So excited. I mean, I think, what month are we in? It's April. It should still be relatively like not broiling hot, basically is what I'm trying to say. So good time to come. Oh, Jackie, hi. You're watching landscape. Okay, great. San Diego, Austin. Oh my gosh. New York City. Yay. Portland, Oregon, Atlanta. Well, welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is really, really last minute too. I apologize. I decided to go live late last night because I meant to actually have a video up for you guys today, but my footage got completely screwed up. It happens. It happens. And, I really like putting stuff up on Sundays because, like Charles just mentioned, a lot of people are doing errands or just, doing chores around the house. And I get a lot of views on Sundays. So Sundays are generally days that I like to post something. So I was really bummed not to have something. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go live. I don't have a ton of time this morning because my friend Jen is visiting. And we went to Bruno Mars last night. You guys, it was so good. I mean, we didn't expect anything less. It was at the Allegiant Stadium here, which is our huge like football stadium. It seats like 70, I think up to like 72,000 people. It was gigantic. It was enormous. And so the sound wasn't great, but it was just such a fantastic show. I mean, he's so talented. He was like playing guitar, then he was on the piano. He was on bongo drums. He's dancing around. I mean, it was incredible. And right in the middle of the show, his whole like Silk Sonic crew came out and they did maybe like 3 or 4 songs together. And that was really great. So anyway, yeah, Bruno is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes. And I did vlog a bit of it. I had been vlogging a lot of the concerts that I've been going to, but I have to put music over it because of copyright. So I just, I vlogged a little bit of the show and it is still on my Instagram stories. So if you do want to hear a little bit of the audio, which again, in a large stadium, it wasn't great acoustically, but if you want to get a sense of the show, check out my Instagram stories. And toot, toot, hey, beep, beep. That is a great username. Welcome. They love my earrings. Thank you so much. These are New ones, new designs from Luna. You guys know how much I love Luna's designs. These are so different, a really beautiful departure from what she usually does. And we're offering 10% off of all of her earrings, these and anything else that you love from Luna. 10% off with my code Michelle10. You can check her out on Instagram. I think I put it all down below in the description box here. Okay, let's jump into this because again, I'm sorry, I don't have a ton of time. My friend Jen is here. I'm also really tired from Bruno, but that's okay. I'm so excited for all of this new makeup. So I wanted to start with the Ciele SPF 30 Radiate Primer, but I was getting ready today and I was like, let me just put on some foundation because I don't have a new foundation to try. So I do have the Refi Skin Base on. You guys, I love, love this skin base. It's so good. So that's what I have on right now. So I don't think it would make much sense to put this primer on, but what I wanted to do was at least talk about the texture and the tone of it. So it's this guy, and I do love Ciele products. So let's try this out. Let's try this out. So here's the tube. Really beautiful. I love this. So it's SPF 30. And it's a mineral SPF, zinc oxide, 10%. And let's see, it says directions. Use as a radiant base for makeup to create a natural smooth canvas that enhances makeup grip. Ooh, for all-day hydration, sun protection, and lasting wear. Apply liberally and evenly before sun exposure. I will definitely have to try this out for you guys, but I apologize. I put that Refi on before I opened up some PR boxes this morning. So I'm going to squeeze some of this out. Ooh, nice texture. It has a little bit of a tint. Radiate. I do get the feeling it's going to have like a little bit of a highlighty quality. Let's see. I actually don't really see that much. I mean, there's a beautiful sheen. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. Can you see that? It has a really beautiful sheen. Really beautiful sheen. Oh, someone's asking when we will have the Tom Ford video. Well, I placed an order for everything. The UPS delivery says it's coming Wednesday. So hopefully I'll have that video up depending on when I get it, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of this coming week. But I pretty much ordered like all of it. I got all of the eyeshadow quads, all of them, all 5 of them. The highlighter, the bronze, like all of it. So yeah. That's definitely coming. And if you caught my short where I mentioned all the things that I purchased in this haul, I didn't get as much at Sephora that I wanted because I placed that huge Tom Ford beauty haul. So yes, that's coming. Stay tuned for sure. Oh, amazing. So Simply Swatched, God, another great name. I bought that primer in the shade Mother. Yeah, so this is in the shade Mother. Sorry, did I not mention that? There's 2 shades, Mother, and I don't remember the other one, but it's a little bit deeper. I bought that primer in the shade Mother since I love the original so much, and it gives a perfect radiance without ever being too much. A great find. Yeah, it feels really nice too. So there is that. Okay. What I did want to try, which is brand new, and I did get this in PR, I opened this up too just this morning, is the Natasha Denona High Glam Brightener. I feel like my camera's not. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I didn't feel like it was focusing. So the High Glam Brightener, she sent all 4 shades. Obviously, the deeper shades are not going to work for me, B3 and B4. So I've got B1 and B2 here. Let's open these up. So these are brightening and hydrating crease-proof serum brightener. So this is B1. And then let's open up B2. Actually, it'd probably help if I held these up next to one another. Let's do this. So B1, B2. So I'm trying to figure out, am I using this in lieu of concealer? On top of concealer, let's see if it says anything on the box here. Okay. Under eye puffiness reduction, dark circles reduction, crease proof hydration, 19-hour wear. That's so specific. 19-hour wear. Serum brightener. You know what? I'm just going to use this today. And I think, yeah, I think B1. God, I'm so pale. I'm going to go with B1. Let's see what that looks like all by itself. And has anyone tried this yet? I know this is brand new, but I think it did come out before the sale started. So I don't know if any of you guys purchased this before, but I'm going to go in. I have a little bit of like shadowy darkness right there. Let's just put it on one eye. And then, you know, I'm aging like all of us, but my, I'm starting to get a little like hooded there. So let's see if that helps that. What brush should I use? I've got an Hourglass concealer brush. I love this guy. I'm going to use this to blend in. Okay. Maybe I put too much. Let's see how, or maybe this is not the right shade for me. Let's see. Oh, Tawny. I saw her demo. Hold on. I saw her demo. You're supposed to use it after concealer. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do that on this side. Good thing I only put it on one eye. After concealer. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. When you put like when you use like a color corrector, that's like before the concealer, and then maybe this is like a third step. All right. I mean, now that it's blended in, it was a little bit scary at first. I thought maybe it was too white, too light. Blended in. That is nice and brightening. Yeah, it really looks like there's a spotlight on my eye. Oh, thank you. I'm so enjoying Lara on IG. Did you convince her to start sharing? You know, I didn't. I didn't. She really enjoys TikTok, and we talk about that all the time. And she's doing really well over there. And you know, she still helps me out. Excuse me, helps me out on the side here because she's doing like odd jobs and stuff. And I don't know. Maybe I mentioned it. Like you're on there anyway for me. Like maybe just post for yourself. So yeah, I think it was just a good time for her because you know when you get onto social media, it can be very overwhelming, and you never know like how much should I be posting or whatever. But she's been doing TikTok for a while, so she probably just felt like it was a good time to kind of expand. But thank you. I'm gonna let her know that you mentioned that. She's a trip, isn't she? She's so much fun. I love her. Okay, we've got some advice here. It looks like both shades mixed together would work best for your complexion. Maybe, yeah, like I'm kind of in between these two. But what I do want to do is try the concealer first. So, hang on. I've got my Dior concealer. Here it is. I've got my Natasha Denona concealer, so let's stick with this. All right. I kind of like the way this looks though, all by itself. I mean, I think it looks really, really stark because this eye doesn't have it, but I think that looks pretty good. Anyway, let's try it the way she suggested. So in the High Glam concealer, I have, oh my God, my eyes, you guys, N3. I'm gonna use not that much since we're gonna be layering that brightener on top. I'm gonna clean this brush off a little bit here. Okay. Okay, that is just concealer. Let me put a little bit more on. She is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will let her know. Okay. So we've got just concealer here. So we can see that next to the brightener. And now I'm going to just try the, just for comparison's sake, I'm going to stick with the B1. Maybe I'll mix the two shades in a future video or just kind of play around with it, let you guys know what I ended up with. You know what I'm also realizing? Oh no, this is a serum concealer. I feel like the texture of the brightener is thinner than the concealer, like a little bit thinner. Oh, how did I first meet Teresa and Alex? So Teresa is dead and Alex is bored. They are, well, Teresa is a YouTuber. Alex does YouTube, but he basically helps out Teresa. We basically met here on YouTube, but she's originally from New York City, like I am. And I think it was actually just after I moved here to Vegas. I was going back to New York City for a visit, and we decided to meet up. So I was able to meet her in person. Of course, we hit it off. I absolutely adore them. And then they, maybe a year after that, ended up moving to Florida. And then, was it last summer or the summer before? I can't remember. Or maybe it was a winter time. Anyway, last year or the year before, we ended up in New York at the same time and we hooked up and she ended up in one of my vlogs. Um, yeah. So since then, we just kind of keep touch on over polo, and that's how we decided to like do the mukbangs together. Okay. All right. So brightener and then concealer and brightener. I mean, I did use a lot more of the brightener on this side. I feel like the brightener actually does some concealing too. I don't know that you need both. I feel like maybe that's overkill unless you have some really, really, uh, like deep dark circles underneath your eyes and you just like a lot more coverage. But I don't know, I think both may be overkill. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. Those concealers match your skin very well. Looks light and natural. Yeah. I mean, this formula is really nice. I like that it's a serum. It's really thin, but it's not watery. Yeah, it's really nice. You know what I will say too? The brightener actually has, I don't know if it's coming across. It's not just lighter in like value in tone, but the formula of it is actually shinier. So I think that's, contributing to the brightening effect. This is matter. The concealer is definitely matter and has a matter finish. Very cool. Very cool. Um, okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm seeing some really beautiful comments in here. Thank you guys. All right, so that is wow. Hi, I need more coffee. The Natasha Denona brightener, and I was using B1. So that's it alone, and that's with the concealer. Okay. Okay. So what else did I actually get at Sephora? And I did do a short of this, so I'm sorry if this is repetitive to the short. You may have caught that. But the soft focus blurring blush, I got that in Breathless. I got another one of the Patrick Ta Eye Illusion Duos. I got it in Your Dreams. This, I actually have been meaning to try. This is not new, and I actually did not get this during the sale, but I figured I'd use it today since it's at Sephora. Is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, but in brown. So it's called Before Dawn is the shade. I've used the black one. They came out with the black one originally, and it was excellent. I really loved it. So I'm excited to try the brown. And then I got a bunch of lip stuff, which is what I'm most excited for because I have used both of these products before, the Ilia and the Patrick Ta. I love them, which is why I decided to pick those up. But I did get 2 more of the Hydro Bombs in 2 new shades. So I'm excited to try that. Another Westman Atelier lip liner, but 2 brand new items. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Blush Balm Lip Tint. So I picked up Pillow Talk in store, and then I ordered online, and I don't know when that's coming, what is it called? Like 90s Kiss, but it's a deeper browner shade. So that's coming. And then I decided to pick up 2 of these lip sculpt and shade contour duos from Pat McGrath. I am already hearing not great things about this. So I'm a little bit bummed, but I'm trying to put that out of my mind and come into it completely unbiased. I did also get the YSL Couture Eye Palette, 9 shades of brown shadows in Nude Hours. This is just sold out everywhere. I'm so sorry. So I did get this. If you guys want me to swatch it, let me know. I can swatch the 9 shades for you, but I'm not going to put them on because you guys can't get them at this point. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, someone's asking how old am I? How old am I? I am 52. I'll be 53 later. I put all that info in my description box, by the way. It's in all my videos in case you forget. Jackie, will I be restocking my sweatshirts? I, at this point, don't have any plans to, but I really do want to come out with some sort of merch for the fall time, at least. Maybe a sweatshirt, maybe something else. I'm not sure. But it's something's brewing. Something's brewing. So keep an eye out. Yeah, I think I only have 1 color and maybe small and extra small left, unfortunately. Oh, thank you. Someone says they love my earrings. Thank you so much. Okay, and I'm seeing some people want me to swatch these to see the colors. All right, I will do that once I get to the eyeshadows. But let me just quickly throw on some of this Ilia blush so you guys know how much I love this soft focus blurring blush. And I thought I had all of the shades that were appropriate for my skin tone. I was wrong. There's Breathless. So I picked up Breathless in store. Look at this shade. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I just love, love, love this formula. It's a baked powder and it just goes on like a dream. And the pigmentation is buildable. It's blush. So I like the fact that it's, not super bold and not scary. Oh, yay. Yes. I picked up my first Ilia blush yesterday and used it last night. I love it. A new favorite powder blush for sure. Yeah, these are really beautiful. And they do all have just the slightest like satin sheen. They're not metallic. They're not glittery. They just have a little bit of a sheen so that they don't look super matte on your cheeks. So let me find a brush. I'm going to use my Westman Atelier Powder 2. Yeah, the Powder 2 brush. This is the one that came out with their blush duos. So I'm going to pick this up. Oh, I swatched the CT in store. They are pH, color adjusting, and very sheer. I was disappointed. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. We will assess once I get to the lips. All right. I need some color. I need some color on my cheeks. So this is Breathless, in case you missed that. And I think the shade that I've been using the most is Glimpse, which is a little bit paler and I would say a little bit cooler toned than this one. Really nice. I love that. Oh, you got Glimpse yesterday. Yes. Glimpse is really, really nice. Glimpse is just a great everyday shade. It goes with everything. I'm so glad you love it. Okay, amazing. Oh, Makeup Junkie. What's the instant count that's your friend Lara? So I think, hold on, I'm gonna look right now. I think it's just Lara Bertani, but sometimes she uses her middle initial. Lara. Oh yeah, she did. So Lara W. Bertani. LARAWBERTANI, all one word. No punctuation. Okay. Okay. Let me do the other cheek. Let's see. Someone is asking about the Divisive Red Light Treat on Your Face Red Light Mask. Are they worth it? I love my red light therapy mask from Current Body. I haven't used it in a while, but I've used it pretty consistently over several years. And I've noticed that when I do use it consistently, after like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I just look like well rested. Like my skin just looks plumper, just more even. It looks less red, blotchy. It works really, really well for me. I'm a big, big fan of the Current Body one. And they have two models. I have number 2, which um, is softer and like molds your face a little bit better. So I prefer that one. I think there's also more lights in it compared to number 1, but it is more expensive. And the mask number 1 is a fine option if you don't want to spend that much. Hey, Julie. Hi. How are you? So glad you could make it. I know this was last minute. This was last minute because I had a video queued up to edit and my footage was all screwed up. I don't know what happened. I have to take a look at my memory card, whatever. Anyway, so I decided to do this instead. So good to see you here. So I'm just using a makeup remover to remove that swatch. Otherwise, it's going to end up somewhere I don't want it to end up. Anyway, okay, so this is Breathless from Ilia. Did I ever take makeup artistry classes or am I self-taught from experience? I am self-taught, but I did draw and paint a lot. And I do find a lot of the ideas and even like the application is, I wouldn't say it's similar, but you kind of approach it in a similar way. So, but no, I haven't never taken any makeup artistry classes. Oh my God. Amy. Hi, Michelle. Just moved to Vegas yesterday. Oh my God. Well, welcome. Welcome. The weather, you lucked out. The weather has been absolutely incredible. It was a little windy yesterday, so I hope you didn't get caught up in any of the wind, actually moving stuff. It was a little bit windy yesterday. The traffic was a little bit crazy because Bruno Mars had a parade down the main part of the strip. I was actually shocked that they would close down the strip. They did like a whole naming ceremony because they changed one of the roads to Bruno Mars Drive. So amazing. Anyway, welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What brings you to, well, I don't know. That's probably too personal. I apologize. But welcome. Welcome to Vegas. I hope you enjoy it here. Um, okay. What makeup remover do I use? I actually have it in front of me. The Kogendo Cleansing Spa Water. I recommend this in almost all of my videos, and Sephora used to carry this, and I don't think they do anymore. I'm not sure. I don't think they do any. They've been backing away from Kogendo products. Okay. What am I doing? Eyeshadow. Okay, let me swatch this whole 9-pan palette. So this is pretty much sold out everywhere, but if it does come back, hopefully these swatches will be helpful for you. Here we go. Okay, well, here's the beautiful packaging. I love this. I was really shocked because I was shocked that I was able to get this because I did an order online for shipping and then I did an order online for pickup in store. And this was actually available at my store here. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, here it is, the 9-pan. And I'm most curious if the formula is similar to their quads. I really hope so. So yeah, this is sold out. It was like at Macy's, it's sold out. It was at Dillard's, it's sold out. So hopefully YSL will be bringing this back. I think it was limited edition, but the fact that it's sold so well makes me hope that they'll bring it back, maybe even permanently. Okay, let's get to swatches. So I'm gonna go across and then down. Ooh, they're soft. They're soft. They feel just like the quads. Here's the top three. Nice and soft, very, very smooth. Let's do the middle. And all of those, no, these two are matte. The top one is like a satin. Here is the middle row. There's the middle row. And I would say this one is like a metallic. And these two have like micro glitters in there. So they're more of like a sparkly shade. Ooh. Dillard's also still may have these in stores. Saw them yesterday at the Haywood Mall in Greenville, South Carolina. Run, do not walk. Thank you so much, Camilla. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's the second row. Actually, let me wipe my fingers. Okay. And then the last row, these are all a soft matte. So those are the 9 shades. Let me come closer here. Wow, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Laura's here. Laura, you're getting a lot of love on this live this morning. I hope you're feeling it. Okay, I'm going to put my arm down because my shoulder's getting tired. Let me wipe these swatches off because I've already gotten it everywhere. That's all over my computer. Hold on. Oh, that's a good question. Can you tell the difference or compare to the Tartelette Amazonian Clay in Bloom palette? The formula in the Tarte in Bloom palette is harder. I would say it feels a little bit drier. Um, and the pigmentation is a little bit less. So I feel like because this is sort of a softer, creamier formula, you tend to kind of like pick up more product. And so there's just a lot more going on where the tartelette and clay, yeah, the, what am I trying to say? The Bloom palette, I'm trying to stay away from the word dry, but the formula is just it's drier than the YSL. It's drier than the YSL. So it blends nicely. They're just different. I would say it's personal preference. I wouldn't say one is like better than the other. My preference is for the YSL. I really like how soft and creamy they are. It's almost like they go on like a cream and then kind of set down like a powder. Yeah, they're just, like a little bit of a more advanced kind of formula. Um, yeah, a little dusty, a little dusty. Uh, no, I have not tried the Rare Beauty matte. I usually stay away from matte foundations. I have dry skin and they just don't do much for me. And I used to try them, just like uh for the channel just to show you guys, but I'm like, they don't look good on me. I'm not doing anything for my skin or for this foundation, and it could look really great on you. So I kind of stopped trying out matte foundations. Not to say I never will again, but they're just really not my thing. Um, I think Bruno Mars. So Emily is saying, I think Bruno Mars may have grown up in Las Vegas, but correct me if I'm wrong. I He has very, very close ties to Las Vegas, but I think he grew up in Honolulu. I think he grew up in Hawaii, and they do refer to Las Vegas as the ninth island. There's a lot of people from Hawaii who've moved here or who come and visit here. We have like direct flights back and forth. So I'm not sure the relation, but I'm pretty sure he grew up in Hawaii. Maybe he split time between Hawaii and Las Vegas. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All righty. So I'm not gonna try this on because you guys can't get it at the moment. I'm gonna go in with my Patrick Ta Eye Illusion. So this is In Your Dreams, and I have two other ones. I have the Always on Your Mind and Still at the Club, and I just wanted another one. I really, really love the formula of these. I do love that they're duos. I'm kind of a fan of smaller palettes. So let's do, wow. These may be more glittery than the other two that I have. Wow, look at that shine. That's pretty. Yeah, these both look like toppers. Hold on, I'm gonna try and dig out the other two that I have. One moment, please. So sorry. Oh, here they are. Okay. So Still at the Club. Yeah. I don't know. Can you tell? Like this one is not as glittery. The top one isn't either. Oh, interesting. I knew he had a couple of different formulas, but I don't think I realized that both of these are more like toppers, and then these two are a little smoother. Interesting. And then Always on Your Mind. This one. This has that really beautiful, cool taupe shade. Huh. And then these two are like the top one and Still at the Club, but not quite like these two. Oh, interesting. Am I like the last to realize that? Probably. Okay. Sorry, where's my makeup remover? Oh, I use that one. All right, grab another one. see. The YSL mattes are like velvet. They really are. The toppers are dry, but not in a negative way. Agreed. Agreed, agreed. Hi, Christina. Stumbled across promos for the Outside In foundation from Hourglass founder. I haven't seen any reviews, but curious how it compares to Ciele. The Outside In foundation, is that new? Outside In foundation. Why does that not sound familiar? That doesn't sound familiar to me. Maybe they came out with a new foundation. Hourglass. Okay. Christina, let us know. Let us know. Is that new? I found your face skin is 1 or 2 shades lighter. Why and how? Less self-tanning, by the way. Thank you for your video. Follow you for many years. I think what you're, or how I'm interpreting your comment is that it's gotten lighter, like 1 or 2 shades lighter over the past few years. Absolutely. I have just gone outside a lot less, and I wear SPF like religiously now. And I never did. When I lived in New York City, I mean, I used to tan. I used to never wear SPF. I was actually out in New York a lot more because you just walk around a lot more. And so moving to Vegas, so over the past like 9.5 years, my skin has just gotten lighter and lighter. Yeah, I think I have like self-tanned maybe like the amount on one hand, basically. I don't really self-tan that much. So yeah, I would say it's just like putting SPF on religiously. Oh, Christina, I think it's new makeup. Oh, a new makeup line she's doing. What? Hold on. Do we have time to look at this now? It's 9:42. Okay, real quick. Outside In. Oh, I see really Ray has talked about Outside In. Ooh. It's a silk serum foundation. Wait, can I share this screen? Hold on. No. Oh. Share. Can you see the wheels turning in my head? Oh boy. Okay. Sorry. Just a lot of stuff just popped up. So I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. So it is a new line, Outside In, Silk Serum Foundation. Looks to be like their first product. And it looks like it comes in like a dropper bottle or whatever. It looks like there's a ton of shades. Pretty amazing. There's niacinamide, skin-friendly oils, light diffusing powders. It looks beautiful on Really Ray's skin. It's definitely on her Instagram if you want to check her out. Really Ray, ReallyRee. Amazing. Thank you, Christina. Oh, you guys, the YSL palette. Someone was just able to purchase it at Bloomingdale's. Run, do not walk. Okay, Lisa said khaki reviews beauty. I love khaki. Bought a few, talked about them. Summary, not great formula. She has dry skin. Oh, okay. And sad shade range. Oh, it seemed like there were so many. It seemed like there were so many. Let me see. It seems like there's a lot. You know what? It's just a list of them. I can't actually see them all. So I wonder if it's just, a lot in the later, on the later side. Okay. All right. Let's move on. I'm going to, I'm not sure what to do because, well, let's use at least one of the YSLs. I'm going to put down a base and then put down one of these toppers from Patrick Ta. So now that we know that this is at Bloomingdale's, yes. Oh, excuse me. It has nut oils in it. I think you're referring to the outside in. I'm not allergic topically, I'm not allergic to nuts. It's just when I eat them. Melinda says everyone is vitamin D deficient in Vegas. It's such an oxymoron with how much sun we have. Yes. Yes, because no one is outside. Everyone's like, how do you stand the heat? I'm like, I don't go outside. No one is outside. You never see people like walking around. I mean, every once in a while, walking around, just tourists on the strip, but like locals, we're just, yeah, not generally are we just like walking around. Okay, I've got my Westman Atelier eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go into this top shade up here. And we're going to peel off this mirror sticker together. Here we go. Oh my God, I love that. Love that so much. Okay. I feel like I need a denser but fluffier brush. That makes sense. You know what? Let's try is this clean? Let me clean this. I'm going to try this Tati brush, the ES4. I had pretty good luck with these brushes. I don't mean to sound surprised when I say that, but I had pretty good luck with these brushes. Okay, let me go in. Yeah, that's better. I think the Westman Atelier brush is too much of a flat shader. Wow, that's such a pretty one and done shade. So I'm gonna hang back a little bit so my light isn't totally washing it out, but it's just a little bit warmer than my skin tone and it has a really pretty sheen. Really nice. All right. Now I'm gonna go into this topper down here. I'm just using my finger because it is kind of flaky. And I have fallout. I have a lot of fallout. Actually, I'm glad I didn't put highlighter on because now I have highlighter. Let me see if I press. No, I still fall out. That's so weird. I don't like the formula of this color duo as much as my other two. I think I have to go back in store and maybe pay closer attention to the actual formulas. I kind of assumed they were all a little bit more similar. But yeah, both of these are just toppers and really flaky. Really flaky. What duo is that? This is the In Your Dreams. So it's this guy. And the two that I have that I thought it would be similar to, and they're not really, is the Still at the club and always on your mind. Neither of these are as flaky or like toppers like that. Okay, good to know. I am going to move on. Hi. I'm going to move on to the Ilia mascara. So this is the Limitless Lash Mascara. And if you guys have a similar mascara taste to me, I think you'll like this mascara. It lifts, lengthens, and curls, which is so up my alley. So I'm going to curl my lashes. If I had a lash curler, I'd be dangerous, but I can't find one right now. Where are all my lash curlers? What's going on? My vanity right now is a disaster. It's a disaster, and I can't find anything. Oh, here are some. Oops. Here are some. Okay. Oh, whoops. Camilla doing the footwork for us. So Nude Hours, that 9-pan YSL, it is available at Sephora in the following stores: Greenville, South Carolina; Bethesda Row, Maryland; Georgetown and Connecticut Avenue in DC; and Clarendon and Reston in Virginia. I feel like this is all down like the East Coast. All of those like mid states, basically between like Georgia and Jersey. Okay. Now, I've got this mascara, and I do have it in the Before Dawn brown shade, which I've never tried. So I wanted to try this today. It's got one of those plastic bristly brushes, not like a fluffy one. And I tend to really like these brushes better. They tend to like separate my lashes better. This is waterproof. I don't think, no, this is not waterproof. I'm actually going to take, I'm going to take some powder and just powder underneath my eyes. I didn't put any powder down. And when I put mascara on, especially if it's not waterproof, I like to powder underneath my eyes so my mascara doesn't smudge. And I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder Brush. Oh. Yeah. And if you don't powder your eyes and your mascara smudges, it's really not the fault of the mascara, because you're just blinking it into basically like oil. And that's the kind of remover that you would use for a mascara, is like an oil-based cleanser. And so you're like slowly removing your mascara every time you blink and you don't powder. I've even gotten into the habit of just very, very lightly, just powdering on top of my mascara here. Just the smallest amount. Not that it changes, you know, the appearance of the mascara, but just to coat them a little bit. Okay. I'm using the Givenchy Prism Lead Powder in shade number 3, Vol Rosé. All right. I'm really, really interested in these Pat McGrath um, lip sculpt and shade contour duos because, yeah, I have not heard great things. It did not get great reviews on Sephora. And when I hauled these in my shorts, someone commented that they've already returned them because they were so dry. So I'm just hoping I don't think that. I really want Pat McGrath to make like a huge comeback. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Sorry. I just got lost in thought, like how much I loved Pat McGrath when she first came out with her makeup line, when she came out with her first 3 Mothership palettes. Like, oh my God, it was so mind blowing. It was such a great time in makeup. And it's so sad that she's gone into bankruptcy, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, I was really hoping that she was going to make a comeback. All right. So I did get 2 shades in this. I'm going to try Nude Interlude first. So let's do some swatches. So the idea of these is that they're dual ended and the pointier side is going to be a little bit deeper so that you can shade and contour your lips with that. And then the other side, which is basically the same shape as like a cream eyeshadow stick, is meant to be a lighter shade and fill in. That is quite a difference. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me put on the skinnier liner side first. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this palette out. Nice size mirror, by the way. Oh boy, I have to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Oof, the allergies are kicking. So interesting. This thinner side is, it's I guess kind of hard. It's firm. It's very, very firm and not very pigmented. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now let's try this. I hope this side is a little bit creamier. Oh yeah. Okay. Gross. Sorry, that was like lip skin. Sorry. Camilla, are you saying that this palette is also available at all of those locations? That's all of the Sephora locations in Vegas, I think. Fashion Show, Caesars, Miracle Mile, Town Square, and Centennial Center. No, there's more. There's more. But is this palette available in all of those stores? I'd be surprised because I got this at Town Square, and when I checked again, it was sold out. Maybe they got another shipment. That would be amazing. Oh, I like the pat lips, but I am blonde and like really pale lipstick. I mean, look, I'm not opposed to a concealer lip look. I say let's bring it back. But I am trying to figure out if this is drying. It's kind of weird because it went on pretty smoothly, but my lips do feel dry. Do they look dry? A little bit? I think actually it's more the color than the formula. So sorry, this is, someone's asking what color this is. This is Nude Interlude, which I believe is the lightest shade available. Oh, okay. So Camilla's saying yes. So this is available. You guys, amazing. Amazing. Run, do not walk if you want a basic palette and if you like the YSL formula. It's just the same. Okay. Oof. My God, now my nose is running. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't want to be sniffling, but I think I will be. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You can remove it, which is what I'm going to do right now. We're going to go in with the second one. All right, I'm just using these Almay biodegradable wipes. I get questions sometimes about what wipes I use. Oh, Betty Musical is asking, did you happen to see them film Hacks in Vegas? I did it, and I love, love, love that show. I love it. I think the last season just started, right? But it's on HBO, so I think it's going to come out episode by episode, which makes me crazy. So I have to wait until the whole thing is out, and then I can binge it. Okay. So you're getting all the behind the scenes. This is all the stuff that I edit out of my videos when I'm swatching. Okay. My lips feel a little dry already, which does not bode well. Okay. Now I'm trying Supernatural Nude. And I think this is one shade up. Wait, am I lying? Hold on. These look these look the same. Now this is Supernatural Nude. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. Hold on one second. Okay, this is a little bit deeper, well, brighter, I guess. Yeah, this is like a little peachier. But look at them. They're really close. You definitely, I don't think you would need both of these. Hold on. I, I got them based off of, there's like a picture on the Pat McGrath gondola of all of these swatched on lips, and they looked quite different in the picture. Okay. We're going to try this. We are going to try this. Okay. I guess, I have to say, I guess it makes sense that this thinner side would be firmer because you are using it more as a liner. And I'm glad they did that, They didn't just use the same formula in different shapes. Okay. That's the liner. Yeah, I think on my lip, God, this looks a little peachier. This looks, I think, terrible. This shade looks terrible on me. What do you guys think? It's so weird. That other shade was paler, but I feel like this shade makes me look paler. I don't know, guys. You like the first better. Okay. Yeah. Phyllis just, every time I see thumbs down, I always think of Gladiator. You know, when Joaquin Phoenix comes out and he does the whole like this and he goes up or down. Anyway, first better. Definitely a pale look. Hi from Perth. Hello. Okay. I have to think about these. I mean, I think I'm definitely going to be returning one, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these. I can't believe how close they are. They're kind of dry. Whoops. They're definitely kind of dry for sure. Oh, Diesel Moda, you like the second better. Okay. People don't like bullet. Maybe a little pale on you. Yeah. I don't know. I also don't have much else going on, which doesn't help. I didn't put any bronzer on or anything. Too light. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get these off my lips because I do feel like they're drying them, like the longer I have them on. Yeah, and the liner is definitely going to stay on a lot longer than the lipstick part, which may end up looking kind of weird. I guess that's common. Oh yeah, my lip got really dry. It could be from this too, but this really didn't do much for it, that's for sure. So a lot of people say they are dry but don't last very long. God, that's like the worst of both worlds. Because sometimes you can stand a little dryness because you know it's going to stay on. But if they don't even last, good golly, then there's no point at all, you know? Hi, Hillary. Glad you can make it. Glad you're here. Okay, let's put on something that is hopefully much more nourishing for the lips. Sorry, God, the reflect. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Blush Balm Lip Tint, and I got the shade Pillow Talk. Straight up Pillow Talk. Now, this shade in store looked a lot more nude than it looked online, and a lot more than when I unboxed this. And I think, no, actually, if you guys look at the Pillow Talk on the Sephora site, and I know they're kind of notorious for not representing the shades very, very well. This looks like straight up peach on the site, and it is much more nude in the bullet. In the bullet, let's do a swatch. So these are just a light balmy tint, lightly tinted balm, I should say. Ooh, the new Guerlain Kiss Kiss lipsticks are amazing and they last. Thank you for that, Isadora. We are going to have to check that out, aren't we? All right. All right, I'm going to put this on. Oh, it feels good. Oh my God. It smells like, it smells sweet. But it smells like when you walk into an ice cream store and you can kind of smell the sprinkles. That kind of really like powdery sugar. That's what it smells like. Oh my God. This is nice. I mean, it's very lightly tinted. Feels nice. It feels maybe like slightly oilier than the Westman Atelier Hydro Bombs. Like these have a little bit of a thinner formula than the Hydro Bombs. The tint is very light though. Like, I'm not even sure if you guys would even think I have anything on. It maybe looks like I just have lip balm on. But that could be nice. You know, that's what you're looking for, just something to throw into your purse. Let's see here. Can you please recommend a tinted sunscreen? I really, really like the Sicily tinted sunscreen. I just don't know what they're doing with it. It's in and out of stock. I thought they were discontinuing it. I just recently got it at Nordstrom. It was there. They used to have 4 shades. I really don't know the future or the history of the Sicily. I think it's called, I have it right here. This guy, tinted sunscreen cream. It's mineral sunscreen. I just really, really enjoy it, but I just don't know the status of it. I really loved the Dr. Jart, but I think they discontinued it. Did I hear that? Or they reformulated it? Something happened with that. So anyway, are lipsticks back on trend? I feel like makeup in general is back on trend. We've been doing that clean girl thing for a really long time, and I feel like, yeah, just like a bolder look. I mean, maybe not going back to like 2018 or, 2016 to 2019, those years, maybe not going back like that. But I think just a little bit more. I think people are like into like showing off their makeup a little bit, making a statement with their makeup a little bit more these days. What I do think is back on, I don't know about back on trend, but I think every company has come out with a tinted balm, whether it's in the squeezy tube, whether it's in the bullet. But if you just go to like what's new in Sephora, it's either squeezy tube, the doe foot applicator, the bullet, like it's just tinted balm from skincare companies and makeup companies, because I feel like it could be considered either skincare or makeup. So I just feel like that has definitely exploded for sure. Mm. Yes, I really like the La Mer lip balm colors, the ones that come, they look like lipsticks now. Those are really, really nice. I love the shade, is it Honey? That's the most like natural, it's like slightly peachy. That one's really good. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. And then we're gonna try 2 of the new Hydro Balm shades that I got. So you guys know I love, love, love these Hydro Balms from Westman Atelier. I have 3 shades. I have Nectar, Soda, and Cafe Creme. Cafe Creme and Nectar I wear all the time. Nectar probably the most. It has a really beautiful sheen to it. It's a light peach. It's just like the highlighter. Um, and I just love the formula. I love the formula. My lips, I feel like, have just overall been feeling less dry since I've been wearing it and wearing them very consistently. I basically go between Nectar and Cafe Creme now. So I just wanted to get more of the shade. So I ordered Ballerine and English Rose. And then in store, I got Bob and Pop. So let's try Pop first, because if I end with Bob, I think I can try it with the new lip liner that I got from them. New shade. It's not a new lip liner from them. Okay, so here is Pop. And I got this because I do love a bright poppy red for the spring, summertime. There. Isn't that beautiful? All right. There's Pop. Oh, this is so perfect. Perfect for the summertime. It's a little bit more amped up than I would say what I would describe as like popsicle lips. It's like more than a stain. God, these feel good. You guys, these are so, so good. Hey, Thomas, how are you? Welcome. So glad you can make it. So excited to try this formula. I purchased one to use on a bride coming up. Amazing, amazing. I think I think she'll love it. She'll at least love the look and feel of it for sure. Um, oh, yes. So I have tried the new Prada Touch Cream to Powder blushes. Uh, oops. I really do like them. They're lovely. No complaints, but also I don't find them necessarily like unique and special. Like I really found highlighter, their powder highlighter to be a really kind of unique formula and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. These blushes, they're very nice. Very, very nice. What I did like more, and I mentioned this in my recommendations video, are the new Sarah Creole blurring blushes. Those are really, really nice. And I find that formula to be really interesting because they're really slick. So they go on like super easy, but there's a powderiness to them. So they're not too emollient. They're not super shiny. They don't just fall off your face in a couple of hours. There's some really good staying power. The shades are really, really beautiful. And if I had to recommend like a cream to powder type of blush that's recently come out, I prefer the Sarah Creoles. I mean, the Pradas are fine though. Like if you just like the little case, you're a Prada fan like I am. Um, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. I just like the Sarah Creole a little bit more because they're just a little bit more of a unique formula. Okay, so this is Pop. I'm going to take this off. And I actually ordered another Westman Atelier lip liner too. I got the shade Biscuit. And so I ordered it to be delivered. I wanted to order it to pick up in store, but it showed out of stock. But then when I went to the store, it was actually in stock. So you definitely want to go to store anyway, just to check it out because I feel like the inventory is a little bit off. Or during the sale season, it's like in and out so quickly. Maybe the systems are a little bit off. Anyway, I did pick up in store Cuckoo, Cou. Cuckoo, very appropriate. Let me do a swatch. There is Cuckoo. And I do love, what am I doing? I do love these Westman Atelier lip liners. These great, great formula. Do you see like my lips already feel and look better after putting on that pop and trying on all of those Pat McGrath duos? I think they made a difference. Okay, let's put on Bob. I love the name of this. Does anyone know if there's a story behind this, this color named Bob? So here's Bob. And here's a swatch. So I think they describe this as maybe like a muted or cooler toned rosewood. There's Bob. So the Pradas, they're not cushion. No, they're just like in a pan and are very creamy looking and feeling, but they kind of set down. Hold on. So they stack, they snap one on top of the other. These are just like a plastic package. I think they're really cute, but I would imagine some people may think this is kind of cheapy. And then here, that's it. So this one is Tulip. There's Tulip. And then the other shade I have is Dahlia, which is a cooler tone mauve. Yeah, so quite beautiful, quite beautiful. I appreciate the Sarah Creole formula more. And I just pulled out one. This is Love Fool. But you can see all this in my recommendations video. Yeah, these just feel like slick. They feel super smooth, and then they just go on like really beautifully. They just blend out like a dream. Oh, Bob is Gucci's puppy. Oh, it makes me love this shade even more. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so there is the Cuckoo liner and the Bob lip balm, Hydro Balm. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Better than the pale lips. Look, I don't mind a cool tone pale lip. Um, it's a look. It's definitely a choice. I'll have to see what what I keep from the Pat McGrath, if any of those. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Pat. I want her to like blow my skirt up again, you know? So sad. But anyway, I have to run. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was so much fun. And definitely subscribe down below and turn on notifications if you are interested in the new Tom Ford Beauty Soleil Summer Collection. I ordered so much of it that's coming in. I did also order, I don't know if there's a name for it. I'm such an ignoramus. The Chanel, that little wicker basket, and it comes with some products inside. It's like all over my Instagram. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. Actually, I will pull up what my essay at the Chanel beauty store sent me. Hold on. This guy. I just got this too. So I'll be doing a video on that. It comes with these products inside, which I don't think are new. Maybe this liquid blush. And then I did order the liquid or the cream highlighter too. So I'll be posting a video of all of that soon as well. But thank you guys so much. Have fun shopping the Sephora sale. Don't go crazy. Don't go into debt, okay? Don't go into debt buying makeup. We don't need to be doing that. But have fun. Have responsible fun in your makeup shopping. And if you are a VIB or insider, you can start shopping on Tuesday. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I will see you very soon. Bye.